Hello, this is FoxyNoTail, just here with a quick little video to demonstrate a bug that I've found. This is a copy of the truly Bedrock Realm. I'm currently playing it on a single player world. The problem exists on both the Realm and the single player download, and I'll try and explain what's going on. If I come over to this little clock I've got here, which is a piston with a redstone block on it with an observer facing into that, when I turn that on, it activates the dropper very quickly. There's a dropper there. Basically, if I fill that full of items, like so, those items will spit out into that water stream and they'll go up very, very quick. And if we look at the back of the observer, we can see that it's flashing pretty quickly. There's a little bit of lag there, but not much. It's going pretty quick. So that's fine. Now, if I come over to this chunk here and I pop an observer down and I put a block in front of it, you'll see the light flashes on and off from behind, which is as to be expected. That works perfectly well. And same thing if I come over to this chunk here, if I put a block in front of it, that works perfectly well. Now, these chunks I've marked with these red lines don't behave the same way. This chunk here is exactly the same as the other two. Basically, the redstone has a huge delay. Look how the time it takes for that redstone light to go on and how long it stays on and off for. It should be an instant blip. Let's go back to this. I put a block in front of it. It blips on and goes straight off again. Take it away, blips on and goes off. Put that there again, and there it goes, comes on, stays on, and goes off. Now that happens so far in what I've measured out as that chunk there, this chunk here with that red line in, and I think that's it. I think this one's okay. Let's try this one here. Yeah, that's fine there. But this one, as you can see, is absolutely no good. And the problem is, I'm trying to make a water elevator. I'm trying to set off this this dispenser here, or this dropper here with this little clock, and nothing's happening because the redstone is not firing. Now, if I actually put that there, you can see the redstone's firing, but nothing's coming out of that dispenser yet. Now it is. You see there was a big delay before it came out. If I turn that off, it's going to continue clicking even though the piston stopped, because it still thinks it's getting that signal. So for some reason there's a big delay with the redstone, even though that redstone piston has stopped. So the pistons go in, and we'll see that that starts clicking again after a few seconds. Turn that off, and it continues to click for a few seconds until it actually catches up. If I put an observer there, I should expect it to work exactly the same way as the one over there and just fire really quickly. But when I turn it on, you'll hear absolutely no clicks at all, and it never will because the observer's just locked on now. It's not going to turn off because it can't update quick enough. And if I demonstrate what I've got going on here, basically it's just a piston with a redstone block on the top and a little piece of dust in front of that, and that should be firing on and off. Let's do exactly the same thing as that in this chunk here. So just one chunk away, exactly the same thing. Let's put that redstone dust on there and look at the difference in two observers. That one's fixed on, this one is flashing as it should be doing. So there is a problem on our Bedrock server and on our Realm and on the single player world download. These chunks, and possibly more in the world as well, are completely broken. You can't use them for redstone. So at the moment I'm trying to make a transport system. Watch what happens when I make the water flow. So let's just grab a bucket of water. So watch how long it takes that water to disappear. It's going to take absolutely ages. And notice I didn't actually get it in the bucket either. The bucket is not filling up. Let's grab a bucket of water from creative mode. That's still taking ages to disappear. Let's wait and wait for that to go. And then let's put another one back again and watch how long it takes to spread. Now bear in mind, this is only happening in these chunks that I've marked out with the red block. Something weird is going on. So that took absolutely ages. Now let's go over here and do something similar. Let's just do a line of blocks like that. There we go. And now the water should spread. Oh, is this one broken as well? Maybe I've got another broken chunk here. That one's taking ages as well. Let's go to one we know definitely works. So this one here. Okay, so this chunk we know definitely works. Let's put the water in, and that spreads as normal. That spreads absolutely fine. So we know none of these farms, none of these things going on here are affecting this, because that works exactly how it should do. But in the areas where it's all broken, yeah, it's just weird. It's weird. There's nothing else loaded. I've checked to see if there's any entities loaded anywhere, and there's literally nothing else loaded anywhere. I've deleted all the mobs. I've put it into peaceful. Nothing is going on. There's nothing to cause the lag, but these few chunks here are just completely broken, and I can't fix them without deleting them from the world. Maybe that would help, but then I'm going to delete all my farms as well, which I don't want to do. So please help me figure this one out, because I don't like it. There is a bug report down in the description of this video. Please do go and upvote it, and hopefully we can get this fixed as soon as possible.